All right. So we got one more game real quick, and then we're going to take a brief intermission. We'll use that to get the schedule back on track because we're supposed to be intermission right now, but don't worry about it. Coming up, this next game is Haunted House for the Atari 2600. It is, people say, you know, when they write about video games, they say this could be the first survival horror game. It takes place in the titular haunted house, and you go through the mansion and you have to get 3 pieces of an urn and then take the urn to the exit. There are ghosts and spiders and things that roam the halls, and if they touch you, they'll stun you. They'll make it so you can't turn on your torch and stuff like that because it's pitch black otherwise. You can only hold one item at a time, and that item can either be like a scroll of protection, it could be a key to unlock some of the doors, or it could be however much of the urn you've collected. When you have multiple pieces of the urn, they combine in your inventory, so if you have 2 pieces, well, then it still counts as one item because you have 2/3 of it now. And then you take the urn back to the exit, and then you win. So Haunted House has 10 levels of difficulty. We're going to play the first 3 because beyond that point, the game already it's RNG dependent. When you load in the Haunted House, it does randomize the locations of everything. But once you start putting it into like difficulties 4 and up, the enemies move faster, all of the doors are locked, and you need to have the key. And then it becomes a matter of like you can only hold one thing at a time, so you can hold the key and unlock the doors, and then double back and get the piece of the urn, and then bring it up to the stairs, and then drop it, and then go back down and get the key, and go back up and drop, and then it just becomes like a whole thing. And it's hard to do it fast, okay? So we're gonna do the first 3 rounds, and then we'll breeze through it. It's one of my favorite games for the 2600. I didn't really understand it when I was a kid, as it was one of those things where I had the cartridge and I didn't have the manual, so I didn't know what I was doing, and it was hard to figure out because like you wonder like you can't see anything, so and you click the thing, and sometimes you can do the torch, and sometimes you can't because I didn't know the enemies effect. You know, I had no idea. So we'll just see. Anyways, we're gonna hop on over. We'll do some haunted houses. Okay, we'll spook, we'll scare. Spider in the, so you get that spider bite alert. You might want to use it in this game because they are in this game. So usually with haunted houses, haunted house, there is each of the houses has their own each difficulty is its own like level, like IL record. So there really isn't a thing for this category. I'm gonna keep the timer running for all 3, and then we'll go. Here we go. 3, 2. So you can only see items when you have your torch illuminated. There's the spider. Okay, so we got part of the urn. Now that is that's a I don't know what that was I picked up. I have no idea. I don't actually know what that was. Okay, next floor up. So yeah, when you're in the same room as an enemy, they turn off your light. But only when you're in the same room as them. Or if they touch you, then they turn it off for the floor. You have to stumble your way back to another floor to be able to turn your light back on. Okay, that's another piece of the urn. The other piece, there is a 4th floor, I think. All right, number 4. So the thing above the 9, oh, there it is. All right. That's our last piece. Nope. Wrong stair. I keep forgetting which staircase is which. Okay. 2, 1, and oh, damn it. Okay. I should not have dropped that by the stairs. Okay, now we're going down the wrong staircase. Alright. Now. Oh, wait. I don't have the thing. Where's my... Okay, that was weird. It picked up the mace again. I got hit. That's what that means, alright? There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright. So now we're gonna crank it up to difficulty 2. Now you notice you can't see the walls anymore. Okay, there's part of the urn. Another part of the urn. That's a good spawn. The enemies on this difficulty will follow you through different rooms. I mean, they already kind of try to do that, but they're a little more eager about it on difficulty 2. The main change in the gameplay here is that obviously you can't see where the walls are, so you have to kind of stumble around in the darkness. That's what I meant when I said I had this as a kid and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Because, like, I mean, obviously I get it. You gotta get stuff, but it's like, why can't I see anything? Oh, that was a good spawn. Nice. It's a meat wad. Those guys out there trying to find ghosts. Look, it's a carpet, Frylock. He's not in the bus, Frylock. He is the bus. It's the bus of the undead. That's such a good show. All right, now when Frylock comes back, I want you to start screaming about that Action Frank doll and the voice that you do when you get mad. I can't really do a Meatwad voice. New Moon record. That's rich. Hey, you might be a good person to ask. Could you tell me who wrote The Moon Rules #1 on my car with the key? I hope I don't need anything in that room right there. How do you get into that room? I don't actually know. Hey, it's this way. If that spider gets away from me. Maybe not? Is that? What the hell? I don't know. Never know where the hell I'm going. So the kicker here is that in difficulty 3, they start locking the doors. That's what the key is for. The key will help you get through some of the doors that have been locked. That. No, stop. I'm assuming everything's got to be on the 4th floor, I guess. Pulling me down, man. Come on. Okay, there's another piece. I don't know what you're supposed to do when you just like walk into a room and you just get like jump scared by a guy, you know? Like, what am I supposed to do here? I don't know. Okay, now we're going. We're going. Okay, that's floor 4. That's also... Those are up. Just kick in the door, they get you every time. Is that really? Oh my god. When you don't have the key, it's actually really difficult to get through this damn house. No, I keep collecting the damn scepter. The scepter is like a wand that just wards off enemies. I can't get over it, really. You're killing me, game. All I gotta do is I gotta get right up there. That's all I gotta do. So there is a way out of the mansion, even when you're... Even when you're running through the damn house. Oh, I died. Really? You get... Okay, well, shit. I mean... I could have sworn there was a... I genuinely thought if you ran through the house enough, like... I didn't think you had a health bar in this game. I just thought you just kept taking damage until you, it just kept slowing you down. It is possible to kind of stumble through the house in game mode 3 without the key. The kicker is that, like, even if you had the key, you can't carry the damn, the shards. You have to drop them off somewhere. That's me trying to avoid the enemy. Okay, that's one more. I know the score on the bottom keeps track of how many times you've illuminated your... Okay, how many times you've illuminated your thing. The torch. No, don't. So see, you have to go up to like... Okay, so you have to go like up to 4 and then like... And then go back down... See, that's all I had to do. It was easy. It was easy. But you can see how, like, this is one of those games where the difficulty is based... Oh, thank you. A little late for that. But I appreciate it nonetheless. You can just get battered by enemies in this game. Like, because you can't... You can only see limited in the room you're in. And then when you open a door or go up a staircase, there's going to be somebody there who's going to pop scare you and be like, ah, blah, gotcha. I'm Ethan Bradbury. Remember that one? So you just kind of get jump scared every time, and you just kind of spooked you. But the first, like, you can see how the difficulty, like, we only went to 1, 2, and 3. 1, all the doors are unlocked, and you can see the walls, like, right now on the game over mode, where you can see the walls. 2, the doors are selectively unlocked, and you can't see the walls, and you have to use your torch and kind of know the shape of the rooms. And then 3, no walls, now the doors are proper locked, and then the key is a required. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then there's also certain, like, as you get further in the difficulty, the enemies, there's more of them. They move faster. Some of the doors are not locked, but you can only go through them in one direction. So, you know, or if you have the key, you can go either way. But if you don't have a key, sometimes they're just one-way doors. You know, and it's just, but the whole thing is you got to get the 3 pieces of the urn to get it to the ending. Anyways, that's the goal every time. But you can just see, just from escalating from difficulties 1, 2, and 3, how hard it is. I think I made a mistake. It only goes up to 9, not 10. We go up to 9, you know, by the time you go to, you guys want to see now? Well, here, fuck, just, whatever. Well, here, real quick.
Ouch! Spider bit me!
I was wondering when you guys were going to fire that off. Where's all the guys? Oh, oh. See, now they like follow you through walls and they just like, and see, the ghost is right there to hit me again after. You see what I mean? Like, it's just a pain in the ass. It's like they just come for you. Like, they just always know where you are in difficulty 9. I managed to get a little ways in there. I got one of the pieces. That counts good enough. But anyways, that's Haunted House on the Atari. I've never beaten it past like difficulty 5. I've been like the first, like, I think 4 or 5 difficulties I can do, and I've never beaten it past that. And I've played this game off and on my entire life. Never beaten mode 9. If you have, you know, you're a real one. Because if you look at this game on speedrun.com, there are no times logged for level 9. No one's done it on speedrun.com. If I just sat here and beat it once, I would have a de facto record. And I can't even do that. So apparently nobody can. Got a donation. Here we go. This is a donation from Zahando. Which is relevant to what we were quoting earlier in this, doing Aquatine. He says, make the girlies want to scream, like the theme song. That was $6, and that brings us to $300.19. So that's another game challenge crossed. Thank you, Zahando, for the double donations. I'll make sure you get your stickers. I know that was a $6 one, but earlier in the marathon he did $7.77, and that counts.
It's free real estate.
Exactly, see?